Hello everybody, welcome to Cyberlock Entertainment and welcome to my top 5 best villain levels. I'm joined here again with Nabil. We're just going to go through the levels we enjoyed the most.
Hello everyone, it's me Nabil.
And this will probably be the last LEGO Batman vid actually, before we move on to LEGO Harry Potter, so let's just get into it. Alright, so number 5 is Artic World, and this is the last Penguin level where you play as Catwoman and Penguin. We really liked this compared to the Hero version, because the Hero version was one of our worst.
Yeah, one of our worst actually, but it was just so fun, wasn't it? Because especially because it was a Penguin level, and personally I thoroughly enjoyed it.
And Bill's favourites were Penguin, because he liked blowing me up.
And also, those little penguin things are so adorable, so...
Little penguin robots. And Catwoman, but it's just a really nice looking level as well. The whole Arctic
There's a lot of fun little puzzles to it and stuff with
the bombs.
With the bombs, yeah, that's what I enjoyed most, honestly, was just getting the little penguins inside the holes and just watching them waddle in, and I'm just like, yes.
Yeah, you just like the penguin. You've got to make the car, and then you get into the zoo area. Again, another zoo, which was... I do like... The zoo level was one of my favorites.
Yeah, same here.
So, just being inside the zoo was really cool. And it was just a much improved version of the Hero level. I think that's what was the best about it.
Aye.
And a lot of fun puzzles, decent length, and 2 of the most fun playable characters, Catwoman and Penguin, so not much more you can ask.
Penguin was my personally favorite, like if Penguin was ever a playable character, I had to play him.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Alright, at number 4 is Mr. Freeze's On the Rocks, and we just love all Mr. Freeze levels. We love Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, I don't know why, but Mr. Freeze just...
He's one of the funnest to play, he just frees people.
Yeah, and also the whole premise of this level was just so good.
I love Abandoned Ice Cream Factory.
Yeah, it's so cool, It
looks great, it looks just like an abandoned ice cream factory would.
And especially because, the ice cream can literally kill you. So,
the ice cream can kill you for some reason. It was... Is it burning or is it just so cold? Burning,
burning. Yeah.
But it gives me a lot of Willy Wonka vibes, which is really cool.
Well, if Willy Wonka could,
Hey, Willy Wonka was a dark story.
Mind.
I mean, you never know. But you've got to freeze the ice cream. There's a lot of platforming. It's a beautiful level.
Yeah, I love the design of this level so much.
It's a lot of fun because there's a lot of super strength puzzles, but it's not overused like the Clayface one.
Yeah.
There's a decent balance between Riddler and Mr. Freeze for the puzzles. So the second player actually gets to do something in this one.
Aye. Instead of just the first player. Just wait. So
a lot of the Joker levels, unfortunately, I like that. But you get some vehicles at the start, driving around the police car, but it's all about the inside of the ice cream factory. The number 3 is Green Fingers, the Poison Ivy level, and they just went and did a lot with this level, where you could ride the vehicles, carnivorous plants, doves in the water, and you could attack the gardeners, and the whole look of the level was really nice, with the botanical gardens theme.
Also, I quite like Poison Ivy as a character as well, especially recently, because I've been watching Harley Quinn.
Which, if you haven't seen it, definitely recommend. It's pretty adult though. But
he's probably my favorite character in that series currently.
So it was a bit of bias there, where
a little bit,
Poison Ivy,
probably not too much. Yeah.
They also could have the excuse of using poison in this level a lot, unlike the other levels which were using poison.
Yeah.
This one it made sense because Poison Ivy.
I didn't mind the poison in this level, so.
Aye, and they introduced the gameplay mechanic of growing flowers, which is a Poison Ivy to solve some puzzles, which was fun.
Yeah, so they definitely had quirks, which were a lot better than other levels that we've covered before, which, for some, the fear with Scarecrow.
Yeah, Scarecrow. We're going about Scarecrow for a while. But,
yeah.
Poison Ivy, it was a good accompaniment to the other Poison Ivy. It felt like the prequel to the other Poison Ivy.
Yeah, it did.
Which some of the other villain levels didn't really feel like they connected as well. This one definitely felt like it accompanied it well. And at number 2 is stealing the show, the Catwoman level, and this was a really good level because you're on the Gotham rooftops. You get to play as Catwoman and Penguin again, probably our favourite people to play as. Catwoman has the really high jumps, you can do a lot of acrobatics, and Penguin can glide and spin the ball.
It just makes so much sense that Catwoman should have a museum level as well.
It was like a whole heist level. I really like the idea of the level. And
it just fit Catwoman's like whole.
Yeah, it fit her character.
Yeah, fit her character. So
Scarecrow, for instance, we will constantly reference Scarecrow. Very short.
Scarecrow, I know. Yeah, it was just gonna be there.
But yeah, there's actually 2 parts to the level. You start on the Gotham rooftops, jumping around. There's actually a boss as well at the helicopter. Which
That was
an interesting boss. Didn't expect it's like a mini boss. And then you break into the museum, fall through, and you've got to get rid of all the lasers and the security guards. You also get a ride in the massive dinosaurs, which was really fun.
That was such a fun. I love it when they have just
fun things. The villain levels, the best villain levels were the ones that just had crazy ideas.
Much more fun, you know.
Yeah, more fun stuff.
Yeah.
And at the end, you have to actually do a fun puzzle with the penguin bomb where you bounce it off different things to hit the diamond.
I always loved Penguin, so this was also like one of my favorite levels as well.
Alright, so overall, just a great level. Number 1 is the Lure of the Night, which is the Killer Moth level. And Killer Moth in this game had the best levels. Well, some of the best. Well, this one was the best for villain.
Surprisingly. Because I'm not really a big fan of the villain, per se.
I love Killer Moth, I'm just saying.
Well, I don't know. Like his character, like, compared to other villains.
Hey, Cocoon Gun, man. But yeah.
But, you know, this is just my personal preference. So it's just... Because, like, usually I'm a little bit swayed by the actual villain, but...
Yeah. But the thing with this level is... It doesn't fit Killer Moth at all, but it's just such a fun level. Like
it really is. Like, we put so much effort into this level.
It fits the theme of villain, where you just want to, you know, beat up things and smash things, cause mayhem.
Yeah.
This level, well, I mean, first off, it has the ladder thing, which we hate, but it also makes it memorable because it's such a bad design.
Yeah, it's such a
it's the best, but it's got the worst design thing. But it makes up for it. Because later in the level, where you actually build a miniature version of Joker's helicopter and you just go and shoot tons of different cops and SWAT vehicles. It's crazy. It's a massive level and scale. It's so open. You're on the Gotham streets. You go into the little like buildings. There's a bank area, I think, for one of the bonus things. And then you even get to the park where you can also do. Cool glitch. That's another video. You should check that out.
But that cool glitch.
We can explore the whole level. There's a lot of fun puzzles, and then at the end you actually get in a massive Joker mech.
I know that was probably my favorite part of the level.
That's the best part. Best part of the villain campaign, hands down.
You felt so powerful.
You felt so powerful when you just crush police vans and vehicles. Just total mayhem, and that's what a villain level should be, and that is why it is the best villain level in LEGO Batman. So that was our opinion on the top 5 villain levels. Please tell us what your favorite was, and you can debate it down below, because I'm sure we'll have different opinions on this.
All villain levels, there are some really good ones like we mentioned here, but there
was a lot of good ones. It was hard to narrow it down to just 5, but
it was.
This was our last LEGO Batman vid, and we are, at the time of recording, we are on the last movie of LEGO Harry Potter Years 1 to 4, so we should be doing that soon. We've got a really interesting video coming out really soon, which I think you'll all enjoy. So, as always, thank you for watching. This has been Sideblock Entertainment and the Bill.
Hey, thank you very much.